Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Tangi the Caver's wife, and today we are talking about garden planning.
What makes your garden grow? Water and sunshine. What makes your spirit grow? Knowing that she'll be mine. Tater bug, eating my potatoes. Tater bug, growing my tomatoes. Tater bug, what makes you so hungry? Tater bug, eating all my money.
Okay, you guys, this video is totally inspired by my appearance on Southern Mama's Coffee Break, where Cherish and I talked a little bit about garden planning. There were some things that I forgot to mention or we didn't get to. So I wanted to do just a very simple, quick video telling you the 5 things that I think about when I start garden planning. So let's get to it. Question number 1, the first thing I ask myself when I start garden planning is, what does my family like to eat? Now, I ask myself that every year because we try new foods, and maybe there's something that I didn't think ever about gardening, or maybe there are some things that I've never grown before that I want to try. So for example, this year I'm going to try to grow more cabbage because I made sauerkraut for the first time last year and we loved it. We love Tex-Mex style food. So if I can get some onions and tomatoes and hot peppers and bell peppers and things like that, then that'll be one less thing that I will have to buy from the grocery store. We eat, my husband's favorite snack is chips and salsa, so I make a lot of salsa. When we make nachos, we like to top them with pickled jalapenos. So as you can see, that's kind of my thought process when I think about what I want to grow. We also love squash. I like to make zucchini bread. So those are things that I also like to grow and have enough to put up through, so that way I can use those things throughout the year. We also love pizza, so if I can have enough tomatoes to make pizza sauce, I can grow some basil and oregano, things of that nature. Then think about like your pizza toppings, onions, bell peppers. Actually, if you meal plan and you have like a notebook or something that you keep all of your meal plans in, just kind of browse through those and then you will get a better idea of maybe some of the things that you should probably grow. So question number 2 that I ask myself is, what do I want from my garden? Now, some people really their only desire is to have a small seasonal garden, something that they and their families could eat fresh out of during the summer season. But for myself, my goal is to put up a lot of food during garden season because it helps us financially and it's so much more healthier, and I just love to garden, so there's that too. I want a colorful, nutrient-dense garden. I am in the process of losing weight, so I really want my garden to help me continue a healthy lifestyle as well as for my family. Number 3, ask yourself, what is my need? And what do I mean by that? I mean, how many people do you plan on feeding? Are you just feeding your family of 4? Do you have a family of 12? Are you feeding your family of 12 plus your neighbors, or plus an elderly couple down the road? Maybe you plan on donating a row of your garden to your food pantry. Number 4, consider your space. Now, I have a large backyard and I have a large front yard, and truly we have enough land that if we wanted to grow a community garden right here, we totally could. We grow a garden big enough to feed our family, and we have enough to share. But maybe you don't have a big backyard or a big front yard. Maybe you just have a really, really small yard. But you know what you can do? You can garden in your yard and ask your neighbor if you can grow in their yard. People actually do that these days. Go to your neighbor and say, hey, do you care if I use this much of your backyard to grow some food? And if you let me do that, then you can keep some of the food. But you can work out some kind of arrangement where you can use your neighbor's property to grow enough food for you and your family. Maybe you live in an apartment and all you have is a balcony. Well, you have a balcony, you have space outside, so if you can learn some container gardening, or maybe you can't grow right where you live, but maybe you have friends or connections to another area where you can grow. Number 5, consider your gardening method. Some of you want to do a back to Eden style garden. Some of you want to do raised beds. Some of you want to do row gardens. Some of you want to do container gardenings or square foot gardens or lasagna style gardens. There are so many different methods to growing vegetables. There's no reason why you can't find something that will work for you. So you might not be able to grow everything where you are, and that's okay. The point is that you grow as much of your own food as possible. I hope that these 5 things to consider help you get started on your garden planning. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. I might not have all of the answers, but I probably know somebody that does. So again, I hope this was helpful. I hope you guys are really excited about this garden season. And that's all I've got for you guys today. So until next time. Hey, thanks for coming by. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please feel free to share it with your friends, pin it on Pinterest, you know, whatever. But yeah, and there's also a subscribe button down there. So if you haven't clicked it already, be sure to do that. That way you don't miss any of the videos that I put out. We talk about gardening here, frugal living, homemaking, homeschooling. You know, I cook the occasional food, make the occasional craft. So if you don't want to miss any of it, be sure to click subscribe. Okay, that's it.